Hello, this is my gameplay video of 64. Created by a solo developer, 64 is a clicker game that gradually becomes more idle with every machine you unlock, up to the ultimate goal of full automation. Upgrade a factory in an extraordinary world. Progress to unlock new resources and machines, leading to new ways to expand and grow. I am currently playing the video at normal speed to let you have a sense of how fast the mining process looks like. I will speed up the video as we go along. Here are some of the basic concepts of the game. You set up excavators to push the blocks of 64 cubes, 4 cubed, to the surface where you can either click to mine them or place machines to mine them for you. The game revolves around the automation of this process, working around some of the quirky resource mechanics that you will encounter later and maximizing machine efficiency. Each machine gets exponentially more expensive as you construct more of the same type, typically double of its previous cost. This means there will be a soft cap on the number of each machine that you can build. The basic machine types are excavators that bring blocks to the surface, pumps that power the excavators, coolers that increase excavator speed, resonators that mine the blocks, destabilizers that increase mining speed, and converters that convert one resource to another. You can obtain resources by converting your excess ones via conversion machines. This is needed as your initial mines will eventually dig into different layers of resources and will stop generating your initial resource types. For example, Karenite, the black element, can no longer be generated naturally past a certain depth. The material streamer tower makes the resources that you mine move to your inventory faster and clears up some of the screen clutter. We will be speeding up to 16 times from here. Here we go. As you can see, I have not unlocked the machines required to resupply the conversion facilities. So I have to click each one individually. Part of the fun is figuring out new layouts for your machines. Usually you will have to balance efficiency versus productivity, due to the increasing costs of placing the same machines. You will also come across machines that are a flat productivity boost that you can only build one of. Hell gem inserters insert a single green hell gem into each block adjacent to it if one does not exist in the block. This combined with the hell gem destabilizer increases the mining rate by 656 times. With 2 resonators, you can pop the blocks instantly as they appear on the surface. This layout is what I found to be the most productive at this stage. A mechanic that you should take note of if attempting the speedrun achievement is to stick to your first excavator and make sure that the excavation pressure does not halt. You can view this by moving your mouse cursor over the excavator. With this setup, there is a 0.5 second pause in pressure as I am not mining the blocks fast enough. I had to make slight improvements which will be shown later. Containment units are used to store certain resource types. The resource in question decays into other resources if above the total containment value. Here I set up a secondary mining site to extract more Karenite. I tried to maximize the coverage of my fuel silos, which were powering the automation as they were getting expensive. you can reap some economies of scale by replicating the layout for increased production. I eventually scaled this up to 3 excavators, but realized that to make progress in the game, I should focus on depth, i.e. a single excavator. It was also at this point that the novelty of the game started to wear off, as the next stage of the game was some way off. You can see how fast the blocks are being moved. With a resonator and capacitator, they are pretty much off once they appear. For this setup you will need a Hell Gem inserter and Hell Gem destabilizer. By replicating the layout to the left, you can save on one set of machines for every player. This setup is what I am on right now while waiting for the next phase of the game. I set up a mining spot behind the first excavator in order to improve the digging flow. The flow is now almost continuous, down from an intermittent 0.5 second delay. Stay tuned for part 2, which will show the new machines.